Have you ever caught yourself saying, "I'll start tomorrow," only to realize that tomorrow never comes? You're not alone. We've all been there, stuck in a cycle of distractions, feeling overwhelmed and losing focus. But what if I told you the key to breaking free is something as simple, yet powerful, as discipline? Today, we're diving deep into what it means to be disciplined, how you can develop it, and why it's the foundation for success. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man, much like many of us. He had big dreams, wanted to make something of himself, but every day he was caught in the same loop. He knew he needed to study, to work on his passion, to improve himself, but somehow, distractions always won. Whether it was a new show on Netflix, hours spent scrolling on social media, or endless gaming sessions, his goals always took the back seat. And as each day passed, frustration grew. He would think, why can't I just get it together? Why do I keep putting things off? He was stuck in the same trap so many of us fall into, procrastination. But here's the truth. The problem wasn't that he didn't care or didn't have goals. The problem was the lack of discipline, and the lack of understanding that discipline isn't just a one-time effort, it's a daily practice, a way of life. But what if there was a way to break this cycle? What if you could reprogram your mind, your habits, and your life to finally achieve those goals you've been putting off? In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through how exactly you can build discipline and take control of your future. Step 1 to building discipline is clarity. Ask yourself, what is my goal? And more importantly, why do I want it? It's easy to get lost in distractions when your goals aren't clear, but when you define your goal and tie it to something meaningful, whether it's improving your health, building a career, or becoming financially independent, it gives you a reason to keep going, even when it's tough. For example, let's say your goal is to become financially stable. The why could be providing for your family, living a life of freedom, or escaping financial stress. That why will drive you when things get hard. Step 2. Time management. How often do we say we don't have enough time? But here's the reality. Everyone gets the same 24 hours in a day. The difference is how you use them. Start by creating a daily schedule. Prioritize your most important tasks first and block out time for them. When you plan your day intentionally, you leave less room for distractions. Imagine this, you spend just 1 hour a day focused on your most important task. In 1 week, that's 7 hours of focused progress. Now multiply that by a month, a year. This is how discipline adds up over time. Now, the most important aspect, consistency. Discipline doesn't happen in a day, a week, or even a month. It's about showing up, day in and day out, even when you don't feel like it. Think of it like going to the gym. You don't build muscle overnight. It takes time, effort, and most of all, consistency. Let's be real for a second. Discipline is hard. Some days you're going to feel like giving up. You'll feel exhausted. You'll feel like that extra episode or staying in bed a little longer won't hurt. But those are the moments where discipline counts the most, because discipline is about doing what needs to be done, not what feels easy. Here's a tip. Start small. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Focus on one habit at a time. If you want to get fit, start by dedicating 15 minutes to exercise every day. If you want to improve your focus, start by working uninterrupted for 30 minutes. Slowly, these small wins will build momentum, and before you know it, discipline will become a natural part of your life. So where does this leave us? Discipline isn't about being perfect or never feeling tempted by distractions. It's about mastering self-control. It's about making the tough choices that lead to growth, not just comfort. When you live with discipline, you take back control of your life. You become the driver of your destiny. It's easy to let life pass you by, letting distractions pull you in every direction. But discipline, real discipline, gives you the power to shape your life. It may be hard at first, but over time it becomes a part of who you are. So start today, eliminate the distractions, focus on your goals, and remember, it's not about how fast you move, but how consistent you are. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It's time to start walking that bridge.